Hey everybody, it is Russ and Lauren. We're back here with another reaction. We had an extremely popular video that we did with Elvis from 1972 and Polk Salad Annie. And I'd say the first, I don't know, at least 30% of the comments were like, y'all got to do something from 1970, which you would not be surprised. That's by far my favorite year of Elvis's career. So I'm like, yeah, okay, no problem.
Yeah, twist my
we can
arm.
do that. And then on top of that, the one that I wanted to pick was a cover that I know I've played this for you before, but I don't think you've seen this footage of him doing this. It's a cover that Elvis did that I don't think a lot of people know that he did. The Neil Diamond classic, Sweet Caroline. I think he does an awesome job on it. And if you like Elvis's voice in the late 60s and certainly his mannerisms as a performer, this is why I picked this one. So I'm going to watch it for, I don't know, probably the 1000th time at least. And Lauren's going to check it out for the first time.
Neat.
Just before Elvis starts singing real quick, I just want to say I love his band. I mean, we've talked about this before. So much swing and so much, I don't know, free care in the way they play the songs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Before you started back up again, I just needed to say, I noticed like the song was starting and he's just like walking out there. He's like, I'm about to do some business. And I know it. And I just love that about Elvis.
The confidence is when you think about the fact that the guy had stage fright at all ever. How?
Yeah.
How?
Where it began, I can't begin to know. But then I know it's growing strong. Oh.
I like what you said, like the way that he bows his head when the crowd acknowledges what the song is, but then he kind of also is kind of like, yeah, I know, like yeah, I know, I'm gonna, yeah, and then the low notes on the strong, and oh, come on now.
Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching.
All right, so I want to get your take on this when it happens. I know you've heard this before, but the presentation of it, but I also want your comment on his voice. Because so far you could say, oh, well, he's just singing Sweet Caroline.
Well, okay. As somebody who is more of a Neil Diamond appreciator than you are, the thing I love about Neil Diamond's voice is the rasp. Okay, I love that Elvis doesn't have that here, but they both have that like, I'm still a man and I'm about to sing this song quality to them.
Well, now there's not going to be a ton of rasp. But that's when he goes up higher, you're going to hear a little more grit in his voice. Yeah. But to me, though, when they get to the chorus is where there's a clear line between how they sing the song, in my opinion.
It's a move.
Well, my favorite thing is the lighting with it, too. Behind him, like the lighting director. That was probably a big deal for them.
I'm sure.
Like 69, 70. Like that was probably like, oh, look what we can do, you know? But what do you like about, like, do you like that? See, I think it's more soulful the way Elvis sings it.
Yeah. I think it's just different.
Yeah. Here comes a great move.
Look at tonight.
That's good.
And it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two.
Oh, he went up instead of down.
You know, yeah, his piano player, Glenn Hardin, said one time that, you know, they would do sometimes 3-4 shows a night, and a lot of times the set lists were the same. And Elvis had like an unlimited ability to do things differently to where even if they were doing the same song for the 4th time in the night, even in the band, they would be like, oh, that was different, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
So it's cool that you pointed that out.
Burden runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? Oh. Touching warm.
And I feel like that too is kind of like keeping it fresh for him.
Yeah, I always got to be having fun with it. How can I hurt when holding you? he went, "How can I her twin?"
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that was great.
Yeah.
Her twin.
Here comes us up in the soul. I just, in the middle of this, I'm just realizing when you're hearing Ronnie Tutt's swing on this, Ronnie Tutt later, well, he was most known through his career for being Elvis's drummer. One of your big artists, he played the drums on the song Piano Man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, which I think is a cool connection for this channel. And I literally didn't think of this until just now, one of Ronnie Tutt's last jobs before he passed away was drummer for Neil Diamond. So I just now, like in my head just now, I'm getting down to Ronnie Tutt, and then I made all three of those connections at once. Yeah. If you go back, if you run the video back, you can probably see the synapses fire.
Yeah, I can smell the smoke.
You do that. I think that thing that him and Ronnie Tutt had together is stunning.
Yeah, it's like a mind meld. Yeah.
It's it's like he looks in Tutt's direction, but you know it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like Tutt's gonna know anyways. You know, but like this here, I went back a little too far, but
it's okay. Good to see that again.
Okay, so
that's a great low.
And I'm sure you know this around the house. If I anything to do with Elvis, I will let out a stray ho.
Yeah, that's
here
fine.
And again, you know, if any Elvis comes on in the house, he pokes out a doon 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 ho.
That's the best kind of ho.
Across the house. So this is our latest reaction video. Y'all asked for earlier Elvis in the 70s, and we were more than happy to oblige. And so you got our reaction to that. Whatever else you want to see us react to music-wise, please leave it in the comments. Let us know if there's anything about the performance that you love that we didn't point out or anything like that. By all means, drop it in the comments. If you would, share the video with your friends so they can see what it is you're watching and you're enjoying. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.